Hello everyone, welcome to Mindfulness channel. My name is Wiralphat Kongkadit. I am a student of IBSC certificate program in Mindfulness Master. I have a passionate interest in meditation, especially Buddhist meditation. I've been meditating more than 10 years and still carry on doing it as a part of my daily life. Now, I am going to introduce you to Vipassana Meditation, the insight meditation. But before we go to Vipassana, let's briefly talk about meditation. What is meditation? Meditation is a practice in which an individual uses a technique such as mindfulness or focusing the mind on a particular object, thought, or activity to train attention and awareness and achieve a mentally clear and emotionally calm and stable state. Meditation is a means of transforming the mind. Buddhist meditation practices are techniques that encourage and develop concentration, clarity, emotional positivity, and a calm seeing of the true nature of things. By engaging with a particular meditation practice, you will learn the patterns and habits of your mind, and the practice offers a means to cultivate new and more positive ways of being. With regular work and patience, these nourishing focused states of the mind can deepen into profoundly peaceful and energized states of mind. Such experiences can have a transformative effect and can lead to a new understanding of life. According to Buddhist belief, the human mind is usually defiled by greed, anger, and delusion. These three defilements cause human beings to commit all evil deeds. This is because greed, anger, and delusion singe like three smoldering inner fires. As long as there is no fuel, the fires do not ignite and cannot be seen. Thus, the Buddha concluded that preventing human beings from doing evil deeds requires purification of the mind. A person whose mind is purified will not commit any sin since the cause of evil or defilements has been eliminated. The mind is an invaluable treasure to human beings. The central teaching of Buddhism is the purification of the mind. This is not taught by any other religion. The Buddha taught people to purify the mind through meditation. According to Buddhist teaching, there are two major types of meditation, samatha and vipassana, which differ in both methods and results. The Dhamma that leads the mind away from hindrance is called samatha or tranquility meditation. The Dhamma that helps one gain insight into the reality of the mind and matter and see them as impermanent, subject to suffering, and non-self is called Vipassana or insight meditation. Now, Let's go into more details. What is Vipassana? Vipassana or insight meditation is a clear awareness of exactly what is happening as it happens. It is aware of self-transformation through self-observation. It develops a clear awareness of exactly what is happening as it happens. It focuses on the deep interconnection between mind and body, which can be experienced directly by disciplined attention to the physical sensations that form the life of the body, and that continuously interconnect and condition the life of the mind. It is the observation-based, self-exploratory journey to the common root of mind and body that dissolves mental impurity, resulting in a balanced mind full of love and compassion. The distinction between Vipassana meditation and other styles of meditation is crucial and needs to be fully understood. Like mentioned earlier, Buddhism addresses two major types of meditation. There are different mental skills, different modes of functioning or qualities of consciousness. Vipassana can be translated as insight, a clear awareness of exactly what is happening as it happens. Samatha can be translated as concentration or tranquility. It is a state in which the mind is brought to rest, focuses only on one item, and not allowed to wander. When this is done, a deep calm pervades body and mind, a state of tranquility which must be experienced to be understood. Most systems of meditation emphasize the samatha component. The meditator focuses his mind upon some items, such as prayer, a certain type of box, a chanting, a candle flame, a religious image, or whatever, and excludes all other thoughts and perception from his consciousness. The result is a state of rapture which lasts until the meditator ends the session of sitting. It is beautiful, delightful, meaningful, and alluring, but it's only temporary. Vipassana meditation addresses the other component, which is insight. In Vipassana meditation, the meditator uses his concentration as a tool by which his awareness can chip away at the wall of illusion that cuts him off from the living light of reality. It is a gradual process of ever-increasing awareness into the inner workings of reality itself. It may take years, but one day when the meditator chisels through that wall and tumbles into the presence of light, the transformation is completed. It is called liberation or nirvana, which is the goal of all Buddhist systems of practice. Now, how to practice Vipassana? The meditator can begin with tranquility or samatha meditation to experience the powers of mind can achieve in the meditative process. It then serves as a foundation for the practice of Vipassana meditation. The practice of samatha alone is not sufficient for attainment of nirvana. This subsequent practice of insight meditation then continues until one can gain nirvana. The one and only way of practice taught by the Buddha that leads us to nirvana is called Satipatthana, or the four foundations of mindfulness. As mentioned here, there is no practice to purify the mind, escape suffering, and realize the path, fruition, and nirvana other than the practice of the four foundations of mindfulness or Satipatthana. Literally, the four foundations of mindfulness form the base of mindfulness. They are the state of being continually aware of what happens to the five aggregates, including material form, feeling, perception, mental formations, and consciousness. That means focusing on the mindfulness practice of four areas, which are the body, the feelings, the state of the mind, and the mind objects. For the essence of four foundations of mindfulness or Satipatthana and how to practice it, I will talk about it in more details in the next occasions. Here, I will briefly talk about how to practice Vipassana meditation based on the four foundations of mindfulness practice. You can practice it every day as your daily routine. It can be done in a short period of time every day. For example, you may sit down for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and be aware of the body and the breath, and be aware of the state of the mind. You can do it moment to moment. You can also do it while you are working, or you can do it while you are eating, showering, or walking as well. It is something that you can integrate into your daily life. The key things that you will get from practicing Vipassana meditation is that you will realize the three aspects of reality. When we are meditating, we are focusing on the arising and passing of each of the states that we are supposed to contemplate within a mindfulness context. We are supposed to be aware of the fact that they are impermanent by attentively making ourselves aware of each state moment by moment. Not simply to be aware of their impermanence intellectually, but to become aware of it in a visceral level. And this insight into change and the impermanence of the state also allow us to have insight into their unsatisfactory nature, because anything that is impermanent is not itself completely satisfactory, because even insofar it is satisfactory, but one day it will decay and go away. So it is something that we cannot rely on. It is not reliable. Also, we would become aware in the same way that these states are non-self, that they are not ourselves and not who we are, because they will arise and pass. Whoever we are or whoever we would like to be is something that we think of as being permanent. But in fact, These states, we can see it arise and pass, so they cannot be who we are, because they come and go. And these three aspects are considered the three characteristics of reality: that changeable, unsatisfactory, and non-self. Only through Vipassana meditation we can experience and understand the three aspects of reality. And this explains how Vipassana helps us to see things as they really are. Now, I hope you enjoy my video. Hope my video can be more or less useful for someone, especially for those who are beginners who start to learn about Buddhist meditation and Vipassana. If you are interested in more details about the content that I spoke in the video or the slide template that I use, you can visit the following links that I put here for information. Lastly, thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed the video and see you in the next video. Thank you.